Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11. Welcome back to another one of my rant or ramble topic videos of the week, in which on today's topic I'll be discussing a pretty negative-sided new series and mode rotations announced by Rockstar Games on their newswire following a new future Adversary mode coming next week. Of course, all sources that I will showcase to you will be posted in the description below. As well as that, I will also post the links of my latest weekly update content video for GTA Online's weekly update and any weekly update news of Rockstar related title topics that I've also generally covered, such as for topics that you are about to witness or have already witnessed previously throughout the week. All that topics have already been generally covered in that video. And for those who wants to check me out on Twitch, I'll even put the link of my Twitch in the description below as well. But now, from this video, I'm going to be discussing the new announced series and mode rotations as far as Rockstar is concerned, and its potential effects on the community, at least how I believe it, based on my opinion. So if you really don't care about my opinion, you just want to see fact, you're just going to see fact, and then you're going to hear my opinion for the most majority of the videos. So I hope I'm not going to take too long with this, and without further ado, let's just get into it. I hope I also do my best for those people to inform them of anything they may want or need to know. Anyways, so recently on Rockstar's Newswire, they've announced, besides announcing a free vehicle that you can, well, not really free, it's a 7th claimable vehicle from the salvage yard robbery property this week. But anyways, Rockstar has announced below that, starting next week, which is, by the way, on the week of August 22nd, they will begin rotating certain series and modes in and out to improve matchmaking, which sounds as much bullshit as Rockstar has stated. We're going to streamline the browsing experience by removing some vehicles from the website, even though they clearly could have done anything better with that decision. So they clearly stated they're also going to make space for new GTA Online modes, which I don't know why they feel it's necessary to make space for new modes if we want to have a variety of fun, as they stated they wish to give us. Why would they swap content for content? I don't get that. But anyways, they said one of their first swaps will replace Assault on Cayo Perico Adversary mode, which was a mode that was, I think, out for about 6 months or a year, maybe, I believe. I don't remember. It's literally a mode that I've never played because it's an adversary mode and I play on PC. And last time I played adversary mode, a modder fucked my game to the point that I had to completely uninstall and reinstall it. Thanks, Rockstar, for caring about the community. Anyways, they stated replacing that with an exciting new multi-stage adversary mode. How to basically view bait the new adversary mode to make it feel much better or sound much better than it probably really is, but I don't know. It's coming out next week. Now, the new adversary mode in question that's coming next week is called Assault on ATT-16 adversary mode, and it's apparently much like the Assault on Cayo Perico mode, but on an aircraft carrier. We don't really see aircraft carriers that often in GTA Online. Last time I saw the aircraft carrier was the Luxembourg business battle, but I'm glad they removed it because it was a pain to deal with. It was just tedious amount of traveling to go to and back, and then you can't travel by air or water, kind of, for some vehicles, because of course you're going to get shot down to death instantly. And it's just very tedious. I'm glad it's just a waste of time to do that. I'm glad they took that down finally. It was enjoyable, but the fact that it was always happening, like almost every business battle, it was just ridiculous. But anyways, this new aircraft carrier adversary mode coming next week. But now, Tez2 has actually gone out of his way to discuss a little rant on his own, which he doesn't really often do for the most part for some new Rockstar decisions, but in his case he made an exception. He discussed why replace Assault on Cayo Perico with Assault on ATT-16 when both could be available. I get that it boosts activity for the launch week, but eventually player numbers will drop. And what then? Swap Assault on ATT-16 for Assault on Cayo Perico, or have both available? Now, before I go through my opinion, I just want to let you guys know there's some comments that I've seen under his post from other members that, regardless if I have their permission or not, I still wish to showcase it to you, just because you're anyways going to find it in the sources that I'm going to provide in the description below. So someone has stated, I would just remove Assault and Cayo Perico and promote the new mode, and then swap them every few update weeks or something, not remove them indefinitely. I mean, they're not being removed indefinitely. they're just being swapped left and right based on whenever Rockstar, I guess, feels like swapping it left and right. And Test 2 has responded they could keep both and slap either one of them with double or triple bonus. You think Rockstar's gonna do that? Looking at the latest weekly updates, Rockstar has been sucking dick harder than ever promoting a good weekly update. It's ridiculous. But anyways, they could slap either one of them with double or triple bonuses and see player numbers go up. And someone else stated this is because of PS4 and Xbox One excuse limitations. Could be a little influence on their decision, but not necessarily 100%. Not necessarily strong. Because I guess what they could be doing is, if they're hiding a code somewhere in the background just for it to, like, you know, sit still and not really be active, I guess Rockstar's just going to leave that on the side and not have to worry about it causing any, let's say, any issues with the game, that if a bug ever did occur, they would have to look through so many codes. So I guess they're just kind of temporarily removing it, putting it to the side folder, and just like, yeah, just let it slide, let it do it. Yeah, it's fine. This person I agree with stated, absolutely agree. Their logic is non-existent, of course, because it's Rockstar. Someone else stated, I mean, when they first released the Assault on Caraparaco for the first time, everyone played it and enjoyed it. Now they aren't playing it anymore since it dropped. How will it affect the new Adversary mode then? We don't know yet. It may drop players. It may happen the same way where the first release is gonna be, oh my god, it's so huge, but then it's gonna become like 2 weeks later, it's gonna be like, yeah, kind of gets boring after all. I mean, imagine trying to do the same thing over and over again. I mean, if they make this new Adversary mode on double money, especially triple money, you're going to see the numbers skyrocket for the first week. Especially the entire week, all week long, you're going to see unique play skyrocket through the roof, where they're not going to really count much towards the how many players have participated at least once ever. They're probably going to look at the numbers of how many unique plays was done for this Adversary mode, which may skyrocket if they put it on double money, or even go through the roof on triple money if they do that. And this person I can only agree with a lot, stating because Rockstar doesn't like giving players too many options. That's why they removed 80% of Adversary modes, which is quite sad. I never paid attention to the Adversary modes, but that is quite sad. Now, my first opinion, I've never really spoken much about this on my own personal time that I always like to do when I see something happen for the first time ever. So this is going to be my first reaction ever happening of discovering Rockstar wanting to do some series and mode rotations. So sure, what they're going to do is make space for their Adversary modes, for new Adversary modes. It's going to engage, it's going to cause more player engagement for their game, which I'm sure Rockstar loves to feed themselves into, whatever the frick. They like seeing new unique plays of players enjoying something new because it was just released for the first time. It's always going to happen because it's something new. Players are going to want to know what is about, what's the deal, what's the deal with this new Adversary mode, what's the deal with this new job, what's the deal with this new event, let's say. Regardless if it's free mode, regardless if it's an Adversary mode, regardless if it's a mission, regardless if it's a new business, regardless if it's a new anything. One thing Rockstar hasn't truly realized is us GTA players, for the GTA community, we are suckers. Like, we are flies on shit for when Rockstar gives something new, of anything GTA related especially. The moment something new occurs or releases for GTA Online, we're going to be so on it. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, there was no tomorrow. Like, you only had 1 hour before, I don't know, World War III started and every country around the world got nuked, beyond nuked, like atomic bomb eviscerated beyond existence if you didn't discuss it within the hour of it releasing. That's how hard we are on new content releasing for GTA. And then after 2 weeks of something new releasing, we kind of get bored of it because, okay, we played it. It's not really the best thing to ever release. It's not like the new Caraparaco heist that released like a couple years ago that pays you millions of dollars after a couple of hours of grinding, just a few setups. In which that, no matter how many times Rockstar nerfed the heist, still has a pretty good player replayability, as I will state. Caraparaco heist pays them like a lot and players still play it to this very day. In fact, speaking of Caraparaco, I still have a heist of over a year holding a Panther statue that no one has ever messaged me since to say they want free money, basically. Which kind of is disappointing. I've only ever done 2 episodes of giving players 85% of the profit. But anyways, I digress. the main thing I'd really like to discuss, now that's on my mind, is just thinking about having either one or the other. Let's say there were players who have a choice of two things. It's either you have dinner where you can either take chicken or you can take beef. Some people will say, I'm going to take chicken. Some people are going to say, I'm going to take beef. But Rockstar, what they're doing is, we're going to give you chicken, deal with it. Okay, well, it's okay, we like it. The first week it released, yeah, sure, great, we like it, but afterwards it's like, we want something new. The chicken's kind of getting old for us. So now Rockstar's like, okay, we're going to take the chicken off the menu, we're going to put beef on it. Now everyone's like, oh my god, we have something new. But then meanwhile, we have most of the players saying, we have beef now. But there's other players who are like, but I kind of like the chicken. Where did it go? Ah, well, Rockstar kind of got rid of it. You kind of wait till Rockstar decides to put it back on the menu. Sucks to be you. Yeah, Rockstar's laughing in your face, basically. I am so sorry to admit the truth. I'm really sorry. I mean, sure, I understand to an extent making space for new GTA Online modes, but making space for what? Exactly. Like, I'm confused what they're trying to make space for. It's not like when they make this swap, there's gonna be an official Steam or Rockstar launcher update that you have to press update the game prior to being able to play it. That's going to either cut space or make more space. All it's gonna do is just stack more space on top of space that's reserved for more space, I guess. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of speaking from Rockstar's codes, none of it makes sense. They're all playing Jingo with it at this point, but I digress. I don't know, at first, maybe for the first week, it might be good. Maybe for the first few days. Maybe for the first 2 days, maybe. But then there's gonna be the players who actually enjoyed Assault on Cayo Perico. Whoever still plays it to this day, whoever's playing with their friends, or whoever wants to make content on it even, on their YouTube or Twitch, who's playing it, and they're like, I mean, where did it go? And they're not aware of Rockstar making this decision. It would be quite disappointing for them on their behalf. I mean, for the players. I'm just having my mind stuck on the fact that Rockstar has stated they're making space for new GTA Online modes. What GTA Online mode? What are they making space for? Where? How? What space? I mean, the game is already like over 120 gigabytes, I think, on my PC. Let me check. Okay, 112.84 gigabytes, which, by the way, if you want to open GTA 5 on that respective hard drive, you're going to need yourself an extra 15 gigabytes minimum, because for some reason the game likes to eat an extra 15 gigabytes just to run GTA Online. I don't know why. Regardless, though, I kind of have more negative thoughts about this than anything good, really, because it's like what Rockstar has stated earlier is they want to give us variety to have fun on their game, but this doesn't resemble anything across a variety. This is, you either have this or you need to have this. No exceptions. And maybe they're going to make a swap with this like every week, which I maybe hope they're going to do, because it might be recommended to swap every week between left and right instead of like having every month. Oh yeah, every month you could play Cayo Perico, and then a month later, now you can play the new ATT-16 Adversary mode. I mean, at first it might be okay, but you're not going to have that much replayability if that were to be the case. In fact, a lot of players are probably going to quit the game or just not play it as much if it's not available to them. It's the variety aspect has been completely neglected. It's just, we want to do this or this because we're Rockstar. Go suck it. Jesus fuck. Anyways, I don't really understand fully this series and mode rotations. I don't know what space they're trying to make for, because we're anyways going to get a new DLC to release in like, what, 3-4 months from now? About, give or take, maybe 4 months. Yeah. In 4 months. Yeah, in 4 months we're gonna get a new DLC. It's like June, July, August. We have September, October, November, and the majority of December before we're gonna get a new DLC. Why are they making space for 4 months in advance? They already released all the drip feed content. I mean, I don't understand this swapping left and right. I don't know what they're making space for. I'm trying to think about it, but there's nothing that jumps to mind that says, oh, we're gonna make space because of this reason. There's nothing. I don't understand. Maybe they're trying something new. Maybe they're trying a new, like, way of trying to appeal to the player base by saying, we want you to try this mode uniquely, or we want you to try this mode uniquely. I don't know if it's gonna work out, because remember, like, maybe 2 years ago, they have done on their DLC with drip feed vehicles that there are some cars that were only available on the website for a limited time. If you never purchased it, well, it was removed from the website until, like, a DLC later, whether it was finally permanently put back on the website. Now that was something I did not understand whatsoever, just for them to put it back on the website and leave it there permanently. I don't understand at all. In fact, I miss the days when the websites were full of cars. Now I'm looking on the 4-door websites and it's like, oh yeah, we have 7 vehicles. What? There's no variety. Rockstar is stripping us of variety, and that confuses me. They want us to have fun, but they're forcing us to have fun based on what they want. Just to look good on statistics. That doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, that's all I really want to rant about in this video. If you guys have your opinions, go ahead, share in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this series and mode rotations decision based on Rockstar. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how that's gonna work. They've tried doing something like this. For frick's sake, can I make a video without someone fucking calling it for 5 seconds? I already went through this entire video speaking my thoughts. I'm not gonna just... whatever. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Excuse me for my phone always going off every 5 seconds. I never have space! I never have the time because of you fucking phone. And on top of that, it's a freaking telemarketing fucking scam piece of absolute... Oh, we think you have a problem with your computer? Oh yeah, we have a problem with my computer. What? My apple? For my apple tree? You really want to diagnose my apple? What? It has a worm in it? Or something? What the fuck do you want? I'm gonna be one of those people who's gonna say, oh yeah, I've got 7 credit cards and a debt of $250,000. Fuck. I am so sorry about my phone going off every fucking time. It's impossible to make videos with this fucking thing going on because of telemarketers. Ridiculous. Anyways, hope you guys did find this video informative. If, like I said, if you wish to discuss your thoughts on Rockstar's decision on this new series mode, feel free to go ahead to state your opinion. I want these types of videos anyways to be more opinion based, if you must. Just let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys did find this informative to the extent that I've shown you based on the evidence I found online. And honestly, I'm having a difficult time thinking about how this could be a good idea. Rockstar has not really done many good ideas lately. It's quite disappointing coming to think about it, but some things are okay. Few things are okay. Not all of them, but the majority of them are, like, questionable. Like, why are they doing something like that? Like, who came up with it last night? Anyways, that's all I really wish to rant about in this video. Hope you guys did find this informative, and like I said, you're free to speak your opinion in the comments below. And no speaking against each other, and no hurting each other, or mocking each other, or throwing knives at each other, or I'm gonna get rid of you, just straight up. And thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good day, good night, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I don't know how to feel about this decision. Anyways, have a good day, everyone.